I have spent the last several days going through filings, clinical data, and earnings reports. 6 companies, all under $2, all verified. All stories the crowd has not found yet. No company name until the full story is told. Let us get into it. I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. High risk, speculative stocks. You could lose your entire investment. Do your own research. Always consult a licensed financial professional before making any decisions. Here is the thing about where we are right now in July 2026. Everyone is staring at the same mega caps, the same names, the same charts, and that crowding creates something valuable for investors willing to look somewhere else. Let us go. There are over 55 million people living with Alzheimer's disease worldwide right now. Most of the drugs developed to fight it have failed. The ones that have made it through focus on clearing plaques from the brain, but many researchers believe that is not the only mechanism driving the disease. One small company in Pennsylvania has spent years developing a completely different approach. Instead of targeting plaques, their lead drug candidate targets a specific receptor involved in how neurons communicate. The idea is to protect the synapses, the connections between brain cells, before the damage becomes irreversible. They recently received FDA meeting minutes aligning on the design of a pivotal clinical study for a second indication involving dementia with Lewy bodies. And they just extended their core patent protection through 2045. 3 analysts cover the stock. The consensus rating is strong buy. The average price target is $3.33 against a current price near $1.17. Earnings arrive August 6th. Heart disease is the #1 killer in the United States. Most treatments manage it. Very few try to fix the underlying genetic problem causing it. One company in South San Francisco, founded in 2016, is trying to do exactly that. They have 2 gene therapy programs in active clinical trials. One targets a genetic mutation directly linked to a thickening of the heart muscle that makes it harder to pump blood. The other targets a genetic defect that causes dangerous abnormal heart rhythms. Both programs just presented new interim data showing consistent improvements and no serious safety signals. 8 analysts cover this stock. All 8 rate it a strong buy. The average price target is $4. The company just appointed a new chief financial officer in June 2026, a signal that the company is preparing for the next stage of its growth. Earnings arrive August 12th. Every year, millions of people in America buy recreational vehicles and boats, and every one of those vehicles needs a battery system. For decades, the answer was heavy, inefficient lead-acid batteries. One company in Oregon, founded in 2016, decided to build something better: lightweight, efficient lithium iron phosphate batteries specifically designed for the RV, marine, golf, and home energy storage markets. In 2025, revenue grew 72% to nearly $10 million. They just deepened their relationship with one of the largest RV manufacturers in the country, adding 2 entirely new product lines to the partnership. Next-generation battery models are launching in the second half of 2026, and a new CEO has come in with a mandate to drive the next phase of expansion. One analyst has a price target of $4 on a stock currently trading near 48 cents. Brain cancer is one of the hardest diseases to treat. Glioblastoma specifically, the most aggressive form, has seen almost no meaningful progress in decades. Standard treatment adds months, not years. One company in New York developed a completely different kind of cell therapy. Instead of using the conventional T cells that most immunotherapy companies use, they engineered a specialized immune cell called a gamma delta T cell. In a repeat dosing phase 2 trial for newly diagnosed glioblastoma, median overall survival exceeded 19.5 months and has not yet been reached, meaning patients are still alive. That result was presented at the American Society of Clinical Oncology annual meeting in June 2026. 4 analysts cover the stock. All 4 rate it a strong buy. Average price target $6.25 against a current price near $1.44. Most people deal with acne at some point in their lives. What most people do not know is that current acne treatments, many of which have been around for decades, come with serious side effects and require daily use. One small company in San Diego built a technology called Spongilla, a platform based on a freshwater sponge compound that delivers active ingredients into the skin more effectively than standard topical formulas. They are launching an OTC acne kit in the middle of 2026. A related patent was just issued in July. Cash runway extends into early 2027. The story here is not a clinical trial years away. It is a product launching right now in this quarter, targeting a consumer market worth billions. Stock trades near $1.26. And finally, a company solving two of the biggest medical challenges in the country at the same time. On one side, lung cancer. Their gene therapy candidate called Recorsa uses a non-viral delivery system to introduce a tumor-suppressing gene directly into cancer cells. It is currently in 3 active clinical trials, 2 of which carry FDA fast-track designation, meaning regulators have formally recognized the potential of this approach to address unmet medical need. On the other side, diabetes. Their second program delivers 2 genes directly to the pancreas that reprogram cells to produce insulin, potentially offering a completely new mechanism for treating both type 1 and type 2 diabetes. Early non-human primate data showed normalization of blood glucose. One analyst has a price target of $10 on a stock currently trading near $1.80. All 6 companies are real, all verified. Here they are. Stock 1. Cognition Therapeutics, ticker CGTX, NASDAQ. Stock 2, Tenaya Therapeutics, ticker TNYA, NASDAQ. Stock 3, Expion 360, ticker XPON, NASDAQ. Stock 4, IN8 Bio, ticker INAB, NASDAQ. Stock 5, Dermata Therapeutics, ticker DRMA, NASDAQ. Stock 6, Genprex, ticker GNPX, NASDAQ. Now the risks? CGTX has 0 revenue, entirely dependent on clinical trial success. TNYA is burning cash and needs continued capital raises. XPON has a NASDAQ compliance issue and a tiny market cap of under $2 million. One contract loss could change everything. INAB is early stage with no approved product and depends entirely on trial outcomes. DRMA has minimal cash runway and will need additional financing if OTC launch revenue does not come quickly, and GNPX is fighting 2 serious diseases at once, which sounds compelling but spreads resources thin. Every single one of these carries real risk of total loss. Read every filing before you put $1 anywhere. This is for educational purposes only, not financial advice. These stocks are speculative and you could lose your entire investment. Hit like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments. Which of these 6 are you looking into first?